Hello, hello. Good afternoon. What is this video of?
When the first lady came to
Who's first lady?
your first lady,
Which one?
Obama, Michelle,
Ah,
Oh, I thought that was the England victory celebration.
forget that.
England, it was Ireland.
Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
Geography problem there, huh?
Your first lady,
Ain't mine. They're gone. They've done their damage.
she came to town. She was having lunch with Bono and a few other heads.
Well, that's super. I had my son come. I
Yeah, it
called
was
up.
big for the town. They put the town on the map.
I put. I called up today about my internet. He was like, "Hey, what's the minimum I'm supposed to
Yeah.
get?" And apparently the minimum is 20. I don't know if they were
And what are you getting?
Well, when I was testing it today, after talking to them, it went up from 21.9 to 23.2. And then the other one went anywhere from what it is at 0.63 to 1 point something.
Yeah, well, that's very
So
bad.
when I talked to the lady, she worked out of Florida, a pretty nice lady from Columbia anyway. But she told me, she goes, well, your equipment's outdated too. So I said, well, we'll get the Super 200 mebs. It's pretty fast, I guess, and according to them. And I bumped myself up, so uh, while I'm living here, I mean, it cost me $19 more, but I think I'll be able to upload a video in no time. Then, how long does it take you to do one, Gareth? Froze already, huh?
Must be cold in Ireland. Froze
Yeah,
up.
yeah. It's look at him,
Gareth, hello. He's like
Gareth.
zombie.
Yoo-hoo. Hey, maybe he was out there by Stonehenge or something over there.
I guess he couldn't talk to his folks and upgrading the cable, huh?
Yeah, they probably. Well, he'll be coming back in a second, hopefully, because this is his show.
Hey, if you get a new router, we had to do that one time. We just drove. We have Comcast. We drove to the place, and they gave us a new one.
Well, they're gonna mail me everything I need. I just there's a Spectrum took over from Time Warner. They got one at a mall that ain't too far from here. It's probably take me 10 minutes to get there. So that's where I got to drop off the old one because when I do stop the service, if and when I do, they'll show that I still have an older modem on the books there. They might
Gareth,
charge.
could you hear us when we were talking to you, Gareth?
No, I got internet problem, so I left the studio and I rebooted,
Yeah,
and then I came back in
you
again.
froze up, so we figured you had issues.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need that new fiber cable. Oh, you're using your phone, right?
I'm using the phone. I'm gonna have a cigarette because I'll tell you
you
the
just
story when I come back,
just got here.
mate.
That's
Do you know
right. You
what?
have hours and hours, Gareth. Go
I've
ahead, take
been
your time.
working this internet out. That problem in the house, and I'll come back and tell you the story afterwards. Okay?
All right, all right.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey,
Gareth.
got
Uh,
the early one for you. You got on right away.
yeah, I missed Tuesday. I was watching the Italy Spain game, and that went to extra time. So and penalties. So
So when's
by
the
the
final?
time that's on Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Are they still playing?
Well, the last semi-final was yesterday when England beat Denmark 2-1. So the final is Italy, England, on Sunday at 8 p.m.
Well, there you go.
local time.
So, Gear, was it pretty noisy in the neighborhood there last night?
Oh, yeah. Oh, today as well, yeah.
Got my boys are in there this year, huh? Shit.
Tony
Yeah.
got the family in there now.
Exactly.
Yeah. I have to put on my Italia shirt.
Well, England has never won the Euros before, and they haven't won the World Cup since 1966. So this is like a major thing that we actually got to the final in a major tournament.
That's kind of like the Milwaukee Bucks here. They're in the NBA Finals for the first time since 1974. And they won when I was a kid in 71. But they haven't been there since 1974. So they lost the first game the other night. But
Gareth was probably still in diapers back in 66, right?
66. Gareth wasn't even around.
He wasn't even around.
He's only 54?
Yeah, he was born in 67.
I was 2 years old, so I have no recollection of that World Cup. The first recollection of a World Cup for me was in Germany, 74, I guess. Or maybe 4 years prior to that. Maybe it was in 70.
Well, I don't feel bad. I don't remember that one either.
It's interesting, football was invented in England, and we only won the World Cup once, and this is the first time we've gone to a final in any major tournament since 66 when we won.
I think Italy won last 2006 World Cup.
Italy won in America. I was at the match when they beat Brazil on penalties at the Rose Bowl in
beat Brazil? Boy, that had to have been the big to-do. Brazil's pretty
Pasadena, California.
As a good team.
Yeah, I was at the final in California.
Oh, nice.
It was really good fun. Yeah, a couple of days before with all the Brazilians, partying up in Pasadena, and so we stayed up there for like 4 days. It was great.
Isn't that kind of half all about the partying?
Yeah, well, with the Brazilians there, it was a lot of fun.
I bet.
Gear, what year was that?
Okay, I'm only just coming now.
It was in America, and when the World Cup was in the States.
Go get them.
96, I think it was.
Sorry, I don't know what the question is.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right.
We haven't missed anything. We are talking about stuff that you doesn't interest you. Which means
sure.
Yeah, we're talking about women.
I don't know. Since 5:30 today, when the engineer arrived, I've been trying to sort out the internet here in the house and devices. I've got two TVs up, 3 iPads up, 3 mobile phones up, and I've still got 2 more TVs to do.
Say hello
and
to
two extenders had to connect as well. So I've been busy the last 2.5 hours. And I'm still not finished.
Uh-oh.
But the engineer that came today says, the wires are fucked. He's going to put a report in saying that the internet is still the same. It's poor. Can we get Wi-Fi, or can we get the other things? Fiber optics.
Fiber.
Yeah.
Golly. Well,
they might have to dig up the ground. The old man said, if you have to dig up the ground, dig it up.
Yep. And then the road will never be
No. It'll be back to it'll be re-cemented.
Just another speed bump, Gary.
Yeah, but we got the new router in, but it didn't really help. So I'm still using the mobile.
Well, when I first called this morning, of course they have recordings galore. So you F it up enough, and then they talk to you live. but they're able to do over the phone recording. I can reboot. They can reboot the computer, and so that he did that twice, and then I just kept messing it up, so they would come on and talk to me. It's just
You're practicing up on your Spanish, huh?
yeah. They say, "Well, I'm sorry, I didn't understand that in the recording. What was that?" I'm cussing up a storm. I'm like, just put customer service on here. I hate listening to 10 minutes of bullshit.
Hey, Jane is in the house.
Yeah,
Hi,
yeah.
Jane.
She's been there for a couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm. I'm only seeing the messages.
Oh, my neighbor's boyfriend's throwing shit at the house again. I should go over there and tell her she's gotten real good about.
Headless Horseman is Gere, as in Richard Gere.
Yeah, you're over there in the Norwegian #2 over there in the UK.
Mm-hmm. So how's everybody doing?
All right. I forgot about today.
Has it cooled off any in Wisconsin there, Tony?
Yeah, man. That's why I'm wearing this light hoodie thing. What is it here now? It's 68, something like that. Freaking cold compared to
It's
yesterday.
Irish weather, Irish summer.
Yeah.
I have to check my phone, but it's over by the window.
64, 60, 66. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but that's 66 F.
It's 78 here.
Oh, just shut up. You've got nothing to do, man.
I just got done cutting the grass
Well, do it again.
in between the raindrops.
Yeah. No, we're going to slowly crawl back up or underneath the average. So, of course, a few weeks ago, we were above average.
Oh, we got typical English summer. It's
Right.
overcast and 21 degrees.
Oh,
And then,
It's 17 in
that's
Milwaukee.
Jane. That's what the hell? That's Kiki there in Pennsylvania.
so we got 6 days of rain forecasted as of tomorrow. So can't wait for that.
Yeah, we're in and out. We're well, it'll be a week and a half in and out, Rain for a little bit, and clear up and rain again.
What happened to Ronald? Has he
It's
melted
19
away?
degrees.
Oh!
It's warmer where Simon is.
I'm gonna send him a message. Just
He knows
I don't
I'm
know.
on. He would have got the notification.
Yeah, but I'll send him reminders on Messenger and his phone.
It's probably melted away up in Washington because they had this heat wave up there, didn't they?
Yeah, yep.
I was watching a little bit of the Scottish Open earlier. Weather looked pretty nice there. Edinburgh area.
Oh, Jane
Yeah,
might come over next month.
It's gonna be a rarity. Nice weather in Scotland.
You know why it always rains this time of the year? Because it gets to the end of Wimbledon, the tennis tournament, so it always rains during Wimbledon. That's like, I think there's been sun one time during Wimbledon in the past 10 years.
So Chris, the only thing I know about Chris is his last video. He hasn't been on. He hasn't been texting me. I talked to him text-wise a few days ago, but he wasn't doing any lives or anything. He's stopped. For the moment. You thought what?
He may have gotten kicked out of the inner circle.
He said he had problems with the internet the day he was supposed to go on live the last time.
Yeah,
But
that would drive me nuts. Of course,
he texted me on Facebook
I
a
should
few days
probably
later.
let it because that's how the Philippines is.
Yeah, well. He said he was going to make some more videos and that was the last time I've heard from him. How many days ago was that?
Ronald has not been on the internet or a messenger for 4 hours, so
Let me check Ronald. Yeah, he hasn't been on for 4 hours.
I just did.
Yeah, I just checked myself.
Wow. Yeah, I left one on his phone too, so
Maybe he's back
usually
donating
4 hours. You either got a doctor's appointment or
at the casino.
there you go. That too. Well, you just dropped 500 there. Well,
$500. Jesus.
yeah, I wouldn't even admitted that.
Oh, Gareth, you've probably wasted that on one weekend.
Who?
Yeah, but at least in one weekend I would have done something, got
Yeah.
something out of it. Not 30 minutes or an hour. Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
No, I sent Ronald a couple messages there, Gene, and 4 hours, man. Well, these 2 hours behind me would be a little afternoon there, 20 afternoon.
I'm texting Bud.
Booed,
The message, Bud.
booed.
Bud. He's
Well,
got the
Chris's
message.
wife says booed.
Gareth, say a
Tony.
word for me. You know what golfers do once they get on the green? What do you call that? They attempt a what?
Yep,
No,
he's
You
offhand.
froze
Four?
up again.
No, that's a ball if a ball is going towards somebody.
what?
No, if
A par?
no. The act
Would it
of
be?
what's the stroke he calls on the
Would it be
green when he's trying to put the ball in the hole? Oh,
Putt.
he's froze up. Shh. Don't
Putt.
tell him, Tony.
Tea time.
He's froze again. No.
Hey, while he's waiting, you guys might
Yeah.
like the story.
Well, he's froze up.
here?
In Illinois, this guy teed off. He overshot. The ball bounced in the road, bounced off a car, and came back in for a hole in one. They had a nice 9-hole golf course down at Fort Sheridan when I was there in Illinois.
Hey, Simon.
What you watching, gear? That looked nice.
Hey, Gareth.
Yeah, the
So
connection
next week it's
Oh, that's Pussy Simon. Yeah.
next week is the Open.
Oh, okay.
The British Open, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I like
Gareth,
action.
Hey.
Evening, ladies.
I was watching NHL playoffs last night. Tampa Bay Lightning won for the second time in a row.
right. Hey, I want Simon to tell me, Simon, that
Hey. Oh, Simon here. Hey,
Yeah.
Simon.
when the golfer's on the green, when he strokes, what's that called? When he puts the ball, attempts to put the ball in the hole. What is that?
Wow, when he's putting.
It's
No.
called a putt.
A put.
a
Yeah.
putt.
I wanted to hear Garrett say it.
A putt.
A put.
A putt.
That sounds that sounds sexual, man.
Yeah, it's not what Tony and I are used to hearing. So
The poof,
A putt.
yeah,
like Inspector Clouseau there.
it's
only
like
in the
Bud. We're waiting for
Bud.
Bud to get on.
Bud.
Hey, who's that woman in your living room? Somebody broke into
Hey.
your house.
Hey, Maria.
Hey, you gotta put up with that clown?
Goddamn Americans.
Look at him.
How many TVs do you have? How many TVs do you need? One in front of Maria and then yours on the wall.
Yeah, I'm watching a movie.
1, 2, 3. I got 4. God, remember those days only having one TV?
That's not a movie. That's Jamie Oliver.
No, it's not. It's Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hey Tony, back then us kids were the remote control. Hey, get up,
True.
change the
Yeah.
channel.
Dad's sleeping, golf on. Go change the channel. Hey, put that back. You're sleeping. I was only resting my eyes. Turn it
Right.
Well, if you ever need something to help you go to sleep, just watch a golf match. But now that hockey's officially over, I don't know what I'm gonna. Oh, the Bucks are in the NBA Finals.
Well,
They actually played better without Giannis in there.
Tony, next week is the Open in golf, and then after that, the Olympics are starting. So you got shitloads to watch there in the Olympics.
Olympics, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they're going to ban all fans at the Olympics. So.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
had some kind of quarantine there. Did they, Kiki?
Yeah, I think the head guy in Japan came out and said no fans at the Olympics.
Yeah. Can you imagine, running 100, 200, 400 meters, 1500 with no fans? Normally, when they run 100 and 200, the athletes are sort of clapping to get the crowd going, or even for the high jump and everything, and it'd be like nothing. It's not going to be any record set whatsoever.
Yeah. Do you hear somebody fart? You're going to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you get that little avatar there? It looks like Princess Diana.
What, Simon's one?
Yeah.
On her knees.
Yeah. This is how you what? Hardworking man. I guess that don't apply over there, huh?
Mm. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Hey, Gear.
So what's for dinner, Gear?
I'm eating rice and chicken bowl.
Hey,
Like
Gear.
Yes,
Who's going to win the final?
well, I can only hope and pray for England, but who knows?
Goddamn Italians.
Yeah. Gonna whoop on some limey beans next week, huh? Whenever that is.
I think there was a lot of hangover people today and people who didn't turn up at work, Simon, after last night.
Well, I was there, Gear. I was at work.
I for a long time used to trade days off so I could get off the day of the Super Bowl until I got smart and took off the day after it because the Super Bowl didn't start until after I had been off of work anyway. So by taking the Monday off, I can go outside. I can go out and drink all I want to.
And then you wouldn't have any riders the next day anyways. Everyone's sleeping in.
Look, man, when you got a hangover, you don't want to deal with them, man. You have no room for stupidity. Ain't that right, Simon?
What's that, Tony?
I said, when you're on a hangover, you got no room for it. No room for stupidity.
I never have an hangover, Tony.
No.
Yep.
You just look shitty all the time? Is that your secret?
That's part of the look.
Yeah.
Simon, you said you haven't won a World Cup since the first time you were in diapers, Simon.
1966.
Yeah.
Simon was born in freaking 71.
71. Yeah, I wasn't even born.
No.
Bloody hell. You're exactly the same age as my brother, Simon.
Yes, that's
Your
when
dad
legends were born, Gur, 71.
Yeah.
Your dad just didn't manage to pull out early on you.
Hey, Tony.
Simon, you never have a hangover, Simon, because you never get sober, huh?
I never
Good
get
point.
drunk.
There you go.
I never get drunk.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I haven't heard the story about the roadside in Ireland.
Which one?
Well,
Down in Tremor?
nah. I forget. That was where your dad was born on the side of the road.
Side of the road in Tremor. County
There we go.
Waterford.
My son gonna come over now, like hour and a half. Spend about water with me, and then now he's living with his girlfriend. So
He was the seventh son of the seventh son.
nah, that's not. You know what? We had a guy at work that his dad was that, and every male in his family, his dad. I don't know whatever happened with the guy that told me it, but his dad thought he was the luckiest guy ever because that was him.
My
And
my younger brother, he's the seventh son of the
they
seventh son.
all they all died of heart disease. I don't know whatever happened to Butch. His nickname was.
When he was born, Tony had a skin over his face. A
What?
layer of skin that covered his face.
A layer of skin.
Yeah, so in the hospital, they remove the skin from the face and they give it to sailors to keep them safe at sea. That's the old myth. I don't know if it's true, but you can Google it.
Sounds kind of goofy. Who'd make that up?
Well, it's an old Irish thing, isn't it?
So
It is, huh?
what do the sailors do with it while they're on board
I
ship?
think I can do without that one.
They hang it on the mast of the ship.
So Simon,
So
you
what
can
do you
tell
do for your pigeons?
Yeah. Hey, I might be younger than you, but you old guys learn something new every day.
Who's this guy?
Hey, Jesus, Tony.
So Simon, you have to tell Maria that she shouldn't put the clickbait on her videos. It said 45-minute late night walk, and as far as I saw of you ladies, they only walked from the car to feed a couple of swans and walked back in the car again. So that is not characterized as a walk.
Yeah, but
You got cheated, man.
I think because the reason was, Gear, because it was pissing down.
Yeah, so it's normally always pissing down in Manchester. You guys are used to that shit.
No,
Yeah,
it's
Gary's
glorious
probably pissed off
sunshine.
too.
Glorious now. The sunshine's still shining here.
Glorious.
I thought you ladies, I thought your Maria and your daughter was brave feeding those wild swans. Actually, I thought the swans was very very tame. Who come all the way up and took the food out of their hands.
Yes, because I know, Gear, that a swan can break a man's leg if it wanted to with the flick of its wing. But them ones, they get fed every day by a lot of people. So I think the born there and they've been raised there, and so they get used to people and people feeding them. Like anything, Tony, innit? They tame a lion via the stomach.
Uh-huh.
But still, out of their hands. You know, your daughter, she looked a little bit scared to begin with, but then she was pretty brave as well.
Hey, Gary, speak of feeding, where's our friend Gary at? Is he still alive?
Yeah, I've not seen Gary for a while.
Fuck, he's probably got a what do you call it, of a picture of Maria, a screenshot that he's
Maybe he ran out of tuna.
Maybe the
Yeah, Gary. Yeah, I haven't seen him for a while.
he's probably got a little thing going on with the Vietnamese people he lives with, like bungee sticks and all that shit.
Anyway,
Sticking them up his shoe.
how's things, Gareth? Oh, he's deaf.
Sorry,
Mild.
I was just doing something here. I heard. Yeah, I'm okay. Just a busy day today.
Good.
He's just mildly disadvantaged.
He's mildly Irish.
You got a bad ambassador here, huh? Oh.
He just has slight internet issues, that's all.
Yeah. Well, when you don't leave we call it a full dramatic district, when you don't leave your immediate area.
So Jane says she's sleeping in the garden tonight. Should be fun. The bucks come out. Do they have bucks in Northern Ireland? In the gardens?
The ground's cool.
Jane's actually in Bury. Over Manchester side in Bury near Bolton.
Oh, I thought she was in Ireland.
No,
No, she's in the UK.
She's from from Northern Ireland, but she's in the UK in Bury, not far from here.
Okay. You got bats up there as well.
Huh?
You have a bat problem up there as well, not just pigeons.
No. Hey, do you want to see me how my tomatoes are coming on?
I find my tomatoes in Morrison's or Tesco.
You've got to grow your own gear. You've got to live off the land. There you go.
Okay, let me make the screen bigger.
I gotta block the video while I'm taking a sip of this Mountain Dew. Oop, I ran it on myself.
Nobody can see you anyway.
Tony.
Huh?
You gave that one away, Tony.
Yeah, damn it.
We saw you drinking anyway, so
Tony, give me
Ah,
you're
Tony,
only
give me
pretending.
saw me drinking. I saw you smoking.
We
Tony,
saw
give me
you.
a tip about the tomatoes, Tony, didn't you?
Fry them green ones like I told you.
Yeah, tell the guys.
Jane, did you ever have fried green tomatoes?
No,
Fried
Tony,
green
you
tomatoes are
can
good.
have them. No,
I got a flour and egg. Oh, you don't like them?
no, my parents did those, and no, I don't like any tomatoes.
Ah, fried green. Can't get better than that. It's better than red.
It's not awesome. I can't. No, when they were younger, I couldn't get my kids to eat tomatoes, but they had like a super big can of or a bottle of ketchup every fucking day. So I tried to tell them that ketchup is actually made of tomatoes, but they wouldn't believe me. So.
Oh yeah, the sauce, the pizza sauce,
Oh,
the hit
salt on
sauce,
that tomato.
that's all fine as long as it's not chunky.
Yeah, oh, man, I couldn't stand that chunky shit. My mom would put it in the chili. Just a good way to destroy it. I go, what's this shit? No. Couldn't say it too loud. Otherwise, I always tried to pick the chair away from my father.
By the way, Simon, your avatar's blank.
Yeah, he's moving from the tomato garden back inside, I think.
Put
His
one of
mic-
yourself on there.
He's gone.
Oh.
He's back.
Normally he got his pigeons on there. So.
I can fed him.
No, it's
5
just
minutes.
still blank.
Just cut.
As
Got
it's
the logs for the
coming
fire.
through here, it's blank anyway. So
Talking about Gary, haven't seen Monk lately either.
Monk was on the other day.
Oh, was it?
Creative Monk was on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
You weren't.
No, because the football went to extra time and then penalties. By the time it was finished, I tried to find your live stream and you already ended it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went on from 8 till 10:30 or 10:45.
yeah, and the football wasn't finished. Yeah, and the football wasn't finished before 10:50.
There you go.
So we finished 5 minutes before you came on.
Yeah, I saw that. So then I just had the replay of it. But Tony was just talking so much crap anyway, so I didn't watch it for that long.
Who's this fucking guy? Jesus.
Wait, what was that one? That was about the medical, right? Insurance,
Yeah.
maybe? Yeah.
I'll take my Pete Rose, crack him in the head with it.
That's not nice. Be nice.
The first beer I ever buy, I'm going to shake the shit out of that bottle and tell him to open it. Did that to this past little this guy was like a friend of a friend, and we were at a bowling tournament. My friend was always giving me shit about not buying him one all the time, every year. So I gave this one guy, he didn't like it because his girlfriend liked me and not him. So I shook that bottle up real good. I go, here you go, Dale. Here's your beer. Pop it, sucker. Shit all over. I said, how's that tasting, man? Kind of like a bar rag, right?
You should teach him how to bomb a can of beer, you stick a hole with a knife at the
That's a
bottom of
shotgun.
it. Yeah, and then you open it up and
Yeah.
it just goes shoots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll go.
shoot.
I did that when I was a kid. Pop the top, poke a hole in the bottom, pop the top.
Yeah,
It'd go down your throat. Cold beers
straight,
hurt, actually.
straight down.
Yep. Shotgun that beer, man. Quickest way of getting messed up. Kiki D, man. I haven't seen, you've come on once a week.
Yeah, Simon, that's you know, if you're gonna comment in StreamYard, you can only do it in private chat. If not, you have to do it on YouTube. Stupid, but
Ah, okay, yeah, because I'm using my cell phone.
yeah.
Well, that looked good. Your living room there with the TV or whatever room.
So what happened to your avatar, Simon?
Which one?
The
Which
one you're on now. There is not.
One, you know what it says? Can you read it?
There is nothing on there.
There's nothing on now.
When it
No.
was on. The one where the lady's giving her husband some exercise.
Yeah, it says this is how you welcome a hard-working man home from work.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't have a gut to be lifted up.
Well, that's you, Tony.
And now you just have one of those small men on the chessboard. One of the whatever you call them, the pawns. Yeah, you just have a pawn.
And let's see if I can get it back on. Is the camera on now?
I can't see it. Where is it? It looks kind of small.
So what about now? Has it come on back on?
No.
I don't know why.
Maybe Maria took that off.
Yeah. I think Maria didn't like it. You give away too much. You give away too much of her private life.
I hope she does take it off, Tony.
Does that mean I'm getting one tonight?
No, she's been working hard today, so I've got to give her a rest. She can't keep up with a leprechaun.
Yeah. 4-leaf clover look like mold on you, eh?
So what you're saying, Simon? By now, Maria would probably have hoped she had gone out with somebody 40 years older than her.
Oh, yeah, she wanted an older guy like Tony.
Yeah.
Can't handle this young stud.
Yeah.
Simon, the public comments are there. I just checked; they're still there.
Yeah, but
I don't
what
know.
I'm saying, I can comment in the private one, but I can't in the chat.
I don't know.
You can't do that on StreamYard.
Yeah,
well. First off, you got to be a tad educated to understand it.
All right, is that the case? Then is that why I can do it?
Yeah, that's why we're all here.
I mean, Jane's been texting loads.
And that's why I tried to reply on the chat, but I'm using my phone.
Yeah, but Garrett, you don't understand what the question is. Simon is saying that he could only put on StreamYard a comment in the private section and not in the public one. And I said to Simon, you can't do that on StreamYard. For that to happen, you will have to go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, but because I'm using my phone, Gareth, I can't open another browser on.
Okay, we got.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
It's been established.
I can see. I can see.
Well, just verbalize to Jane what you want to say.
Yeah.
Oh, now you got to watch your stuff.
That's what I did before. Yeah, she's
and Tony will translate it for her.
Yeah.
He's good at translating.
Hey, Maria.
See, she's the one that took that off.
Ah.
But what?
She's having no problem commenting.
The Maria is sidestepping us lads now. She would only said hi, Jane. Didn't say hi to any of us guys.
Yeah, what's up with that?
She did.
Oh.
She said good evening, all.
No.
All doesn't count.
That should have been the first thing.
I don't see any gentlemen.
She didn't
Well,
say
you're
all
not-
Yanks.
Yeah.
Well,
He
there's
said,
only-
evening, gentlemen, and Tony.
There's only what, 2 Yanks there?
2 Yanks. Yeah, you're outnumbered tonight.
One
Where's,
English, one
where's
from
Ronald?
Norway, and one from Ireland. So a good mixture.
Yeah, let's have some stew now.
Let's have some Irish stew.
See, Chris is on our way back to Cyprus tomorrow, going through Dublin, as far as I know.
You know what makes it Irish stew is when an Irish person's making it.
That's right.
That's what Ronald said once too, Chris. He goes, what? Because he was talking to me. What makes it Irish to it? And Ronald said that when it's made by an Irish person.
Hey, Gareth, you said she can travel when she's on her UK passport, right? No restriction.
Who?
No, I
Chris.
think she'll be traveling on her Irish passport if she's got one. I don't know which one she's got. She could have both. She's entitled, even though she's born up in Northern Ireland, she's entitled to one down here automatically.
I'd like to go up there someday.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that
but
really? So are you effectively a dual citizen then?
No.
No.
I'm down south. She's up north.
No, I'm talking about Chris. She is effectively a
She's
dual
from,
citizen.
she's from United Kingdom, and Gareth is from the Republic of Ireland.
Right, but he's saying she has passports from both UK.
Yeah,
think
but
she has.
automatically.
I think she has. She can get one. She only has to prove that she was born in Northern Ireland, and then she automatically gets a Republic of Ireland one.
So basically, what the Republic of Ireland is trying to do is just to increase their population slightly.
Whatever.
Hey, Gareth, you know the new rules now?
No, I don't know their new rules.
If you've had the double dose here, now you can travel to amber countries without quarantining on your return.
Yeah.
Well, nothing's happening here till the 19th, and
Well,
nothing has.
Ireland's a little bit behind us.
Nothing's happening here anyway. Fuck.
They
You
free
will-
it up. I'll be over there to visit, but you won't be there.
Put it this way, that's not a guarantee. I'm not guaranteeing that.
I've got a nice room for you, Tony, in the Widowwood section.
Out with the pigeons.
Good
Yeah.
job, yeah.
Got to clean the pigeons out to earn it, though.
And that ain't pigeon goo on the floor out there either, is it?
Jane has both passports.
Yeah, Jane's Jewel.
She's got both, so she's hunky dory.
So did Chris say how long she plans on staying?
Oh no, she's got a place there. She owns an apartment over there. So she could be gone for a year, 2 years. Who knows?
And nice and hot down there now.
Oh yeah, it's hot, all right, but we're still not allowed to go there.
Yeah, they try to keep the Irish where they belong, out on the island.
They're opening up Spain, I heard,
Mm.
to the Irish, and that some Irish have escaped already,
Probably.
and they're not
Gareth.
going for a week. They're going for a month or 2 months.
Gareth, I'm trying to understand this. Since you're an Irish citizen, so you do not get a Northern Ireland UK
No.
passport also? You only
No.
get
No,
one,
no.
but if they're born in the North, they can have two. Okay, now I understand.
Mhm.
No, yeah, because the North is classed as the British.
Yeah, UK.
Republic of Ireland has nothing to do with UK.
But I can get a Republic of Ireland passport if I wanted to.
Because his dad is Irish. That's the
Yeah.
reason why Simon can get it.
Again, the Irish are trying to get more people being Irish. They're handing out passports left, right, and center.
Plus Simon's kids can get the Irish passport as
Yeah.
well through their
I
dad.
think they're trying to get more Irish people to pay taxes. So, they're giving out the passports left, right, and center. Hey, come over here.
Yeah, but it can
So-
work in our favour, that girl. It's a back door via Europe, isn't it? If I've got a Republican of Ireland passport.
I have my back door already because I have a Norwegian passport.
And you don't need an address here to get the Irish passport.
No, I only need a tent in the middle of the field.
No. Yeah, he just uses his English address. That's all he has there.
That's all I have to do. Use me English address.
Oh, Simon, you can just find one of the traveler camps alongside the highway.
Yeah, well, I know the travellers here that are settled over here. I know them.
Well, I mean, they're in England. They're in America.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Australia.
So the travelling camps.
Traveling community is huge.
Over there.
It's huge. It's huge. Huge.
Yeah.
And a lot of them do very well. Did you see the one that I did that drive when I went past the Traveller, the small camp?
They all do well.
Simon,
yeah,
did you see that video where I said that my friend knows about the traveling community?
Yeah.
Remember that on the video?
Yeah.
That was a small camp.
Yeah, well,
Gareth, can you explain that to us Yanks? Is that travelers? You mean like gypsies? What?
Yes.
Yeah.
They have no set home. They're on the road all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's two different types of travellers.
Sign of the Gypsy Queen.
There's the Roman.
Let Simon. Yeah. Let Simon explain it. He knows it better.
Yeah. There's two different types of travellers. There's the Romany travellers, the Romany gypsies, which are the true gypsies, and then you've got the pikeys.
Pikeys are the Irish.
Yeah, but there's good and bad in them both. But they all make a honest living. They don't pay taxes. They pay nothing. Everything is theirs. They don't pay any taxes. No poll taxes. No whatever.
The Brits got to make
So
up.
who's right and who's wrong? We're only a number.
The best part is that if you're gonna be living, if you live close to a traveler camp, it's the best you can do. Because they don't shit on their own doorstep, so at least they don't steal in their own neighborhood.
Yeah. Anyway, Tony, how are you feeling today?
Huh?
How are you feeling?
Oh, a little bit back's a little bit better, but it's still there.
Well,
That made me feel like shit so bad that scared me. God.
I don't know. He's wearing a jacket inside. Must be kind of chilly.
This is a thin hoodie. It's cold out there. It's 64.
cold.
Well, yesterday was not. Yesterday was 35. You know,
That's midsummer in England.
Huh?
Midsummer, yeah.
If I didn't need this on, I wouldn't have it on.
No.
That's swimming weather in England.
Yeah, right. You know that they're a strange breed over there, given that their makeup is from a whole big pot of dramatic people. That whole area.
Hey, Gear, do you ever do that swimming in the very cold water in Norway?
Makes your nipples too hard.
But you can do that like they do in Finland and Sweden as well. But I'm not for that. But I mean, my mates were out. I spoke to some of my friends in Oslo yesterday, and it's like 24 degrees in the sea. So they've been out swimming a lot in the sea.
Yeah. Have you ever done it, girl, in them ice lakes where they jump in the ice rivers?
You do that polar.
I've done it once, and I've done it once or twice, and then you run straight into the sauna and all that bullshit. But you know what? It's overrated.
Yeah.
It's fucking cold.
The old man disappears, I bet.
Oh, you can't find it for about a week.
Turtle stage.
Do they have any hot springs in Norway?
No, you have to go to Iceland. Iceland has plenty of them, not in Norway.
Tony, what's that letter on your hat? Is it a W for wanker?
Yeah. Yours has an A for asshole.
Hey! Hey, Tony, I don't miss a trick.
Listen to this guy. Yeah,
You're
let this
wearing it.
Smurf talk to me like that.
You know I'm only joking.
That's perfect. Benny Hill. Slap on top
Yeah,
of the head.
slap him on the top of the head.
Is that what you get the little tap when your old lady feels you had enough? Little.
She always taps my head, Tony.
You
That's
go,
what
no,
they
what
do.
y'all doing? I'm watching my program.
That's what they're doing in the Philippines, isn't it? They always tap you on the head.
Maybe them guys that wear the dresses do. I don't know.
Yeah. What's the weather like there now, Gert? It's still lovely here. The sun's still out.
Down my place, it's forecast as of tomorrow. Is the forecast is 6 days of rain.
Oh, rain.
Well, today now it's okay. It's 22 degrees, and you know it's a bit of clouds and blue heaven and clouds, but no rain today. But as of tomorrow, it's sort of forecast. The next 6 days is forecast. Yeah, because Simon is always like that. It always rains down south when Wimbledon is on.
Yeah, it always does. But anyway, it's good that England have reached the final.
17.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
Invented the bloody game and only been to one final in a
When does that game take place?
On
Wembley.
What?
Wembley.
yeah,
Where? I mean, when?
Sunday.
8
Okay.
p.m. 8 p.m. So whatever that is, about 8
That's
p.m.
2 p.m. your time, Tony.
I thought
2
it was.
p.m.
I thought it was.
Well, I should be able to
6:30.
watch it on Euro Trash Vision.
Yeah.
I thought it was 6:30. Or is that when
No.
it starts? Not the
Yeah, but
build-up.
that's the match. The kickoff is 8.
It's 17 here.
Gear, when is the Open being played next weekend? Where at?
It starts on Thursday.
Yeah, but where is it being played?
I think it's in Scotland.
Yep.
Where's Ronald,
Yeah,
Tony?
I hope you guys still want to be able to talk to me after this weekend
Why?
when England gets their ass
He's
handed
Italian.
Oh, the Italians.
And then we had, and then 1 a.m. in the morning, Sunday morning, is the final in Copa America between Brazil and Argentina.
Thing is, with the Italians, I think the last 33 games they're unbeaten.
Yeah, Gear, did you see that free kick that Messi made?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on Copa America.
He's
I don't know. He
incredible.
sounds good.
Argentina was lucky, they needed penalties to go through against Colombia.
Yeah. Hey, Jane says she has the wine on ice, some food in the oven. Can't wait. Should be fun until she runs inside because she can't stand them bats.
Who's your favorite topic discussion? Alcohol.
I've not seen any bats here for a few years. When I first came here, I've seen a few, but I've not seen any for a few years.
When I had the old rectory and down by the church, we had some bats, but no, it's not often I see bats in England.
No.
I see pigeons, though.
There's plenty of them.
Yeah.
And falcons.
And peregrines.
And falcons, yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Well, you can go online and watch the nest of the peregrine, the man-made nest live, where they're incubating and rearing the young on the peregrines. Because they're putting them on every high building in every city.
4, huh? Yeah.
You've got 4 bats there.
Problem that if you find bats in your attic or something in England,
you can't touch them.
Don't tell any, just get rid of them before you tell anybody, because if you tell anybody first, then you can't do shit with it because they are
Affected.
endangered species or some
Their
bullshit.
neighbor left.
You ever hear that term, bats in the belfry?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. It's a rat
I've
with
heard
wings.
That's pretty bad when minds think alike, Tony.
Yeah. I don't know.
in the loft.
In the loft, yeah.
Well, belfry sounds like an Irish term.
Yeah, don't it?
The
Yeah,
Belfry Tower. How's the weather there,
Birmingham,
Gareth?
Birmingham, you have a really nice resort and golf club and everything called the Belfry, and nightclub and everything at the hotel there. Used
You
to be
play
good
golf,
fun.
Gear?
What?
You play golf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've played the
Yeah.
last 3 days. It was blistering hot here.
Oh yeah. My worst round of golf ever was when I was in Vegas for we had like an industry show there in the third week of or second and third week of January every year, and we always had like a golf tournament and out in the desert, and we played and it was 117.
It's
So I
not
think I
very.
had like eight bottles of Gatorade, and I didn't even sweat. I mean, the sweat just got absorbed straight away. I didn't. I think this is the first time I drank 8 bottles of Gatorade without having to take a leak.
Yeah, it's not too enjoyable under
No,
those conditions.
it was just bloody too hot. Thank God we were allowed to drive on the fairways, so you could drive the cart all the way up to the up to your shot, more or less.
What's your best? What's the handicap, Gear?
Yeah, no, I'm the best I ever was. I played off 14, and now I guess I'm a bogey golfer, probably around 18.
The bogey.
And bogey, I'm happy with that. It's more I just like to be out with the lads for 4.5 hours and
Yeah, it's just about the sport.
Yeah.
It's a bit of sport in it.
The old man used to play off 7.
It's fresh air and it's a good time, and a lot of business is done on the golf courses because you are not you get 4.5 hours with 3 guys, and you can talk about all kinds of shit without getting inundated with phone calls and bullshit like that. So.
We can't hear
When I had the business in the Philippines, my manager there, he always complained he could never meet the guys at PLDT that when we needed them, the top bosses, Sandrano and those guys. So I just said to him that I paid for him to take golf lessons, and they started, and he was quite athletic, so he became fairly okay quite quickly. And after that, he got 4.5 hour meetings with the guys all the time because they were living and doing all the business on the golf course in Forest Park. So it was the best investment ever because prior to that, you could never get the meeting with the guys, and all of a sudden now we had them for 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you to read my lips, Simon.
Yeah. I can't because you're slurring.
He's muted himself.
He's muted himself, see?
Are you
I
eating or
did.
chewing gum?
Yeah.
Gum, yeah.
Chewing gum.
I don't have blonde hair, otherwise that would go together real well.
Blonde hair. Are you a redhead, Tony?
No. I get the reddish highlights in the summer.
Where's Ronald?
I don't know. He had sent a message. He wasn't on his a messenger for hours, which means he's incommunicado.
Did he get his new SUV?
Said he did. Maybe he's at the dealer doing some shit. I don't know.
Said he got a Honda HRV or something like that.
Yeah, that smaller one.
Why did he invest in that when he's gonna go to the Philippines anyway and get rid of everything?
Don't know.
He said he's not going to be there full time in the Philippines. So
Oh, okay.
You like what's the name? Buy a bike, buy a car, and get rid of them both, and then do it again.
didn't he say he's keeping his apartment even while he's gone?
That's what he said. I think he's got a sister living in his complex.
Got a
Let her use
sister.
it until she wrecks it. Well, that's HR. I think it's HRV. Oh, this is a Civic with a different body. That Civic I had that I gave to my son was the best car I ever had. Every time I get in it. So, shit, I wish I wouldn't have.
Now, Tony, on that drive around video you made, was that your son talking?
Yeah. Yeah. You don't like it when I have fun with him in front of strangers. His middle name's my first name, and he don't like how it sounds. His name's Alex Anthony. That sounds pretty cool, I think. I didn't want to go through that junior shit that I had to change everything on my end.
The junior? Oh, your name, you mean?
Yeah, I would have been senior if I'd have named him after me. If I only gave my first name's his middle name.
Okay,
Mhm.
Jane.
Oh, chili. I
Oh man.
love chili. Spicier
Oh
the
my
better.
goodness. Oh, Jane, we got to all come over for dinner here. Man, sounds good.
It would be cold by the time you got there, Tony. And
Yeah,
probably
believe it or not, it may not be happening in Ireland, but there is a thing called fire.
I love chili. I usually make a big pot of it.
I liked everybody else's except my mother's because she always threw that shit in it.
What?
And freaking balloons that look like a deflated testicle bag.
Balloons?
Tomatoes, those.
Ah, you mean the beef tomatoes?
Yeah, I don't like those, man.
Oh, I love them. I think they're really nice. The big beef tomatoes.
I don't know
So
why.
do you like really spicy food, Gareth?
Yeah, spicier
What?
the better.
So you can eat when you eat Indian, can you actually eat vindaloo without getting fucked up?
Vindaloo, you mean? Yeah, I asked for it extra spicy.
Vindaloo, extra spicy. Are you fucking
Vindaloo.
crazy?
Vindaloo.
Yeah, I'm saying. That's
Vindaloo.
what I'm
Yeah, in the
saying.
restaurant. Yeah, I've asked for it extra spicy. Yeah.
You
You get
fucking
those.
kidding me? That would fucking send me. That would send me on the CR for about 3 days.
You burn every wild hair you had down there too, huh?
God.
I want to show you something. I'll be back in a second. I want to show you something.
Uh-oh. Well, you ought to really wait till later.
Well, Garrett, you don't need to undress for us.
Yeah, please. It's okay, man. Yeah,
He talks about food and then he does that.
I don't know. Maybe that's
I'm
part of
talking
it.
about, I'm talking about 3 days in the CR, and he gets excited and say, "Oh, okay, I want to show you something."
Ah, you make it with crayfish, Jane.
Mm. Well, he's taking a little longer. He's getting that corset on. Yeah. The
The
ladies
French
in the old
maid
days
outfit.
sucking their waist. Crawfish, like crayfish.
See that?
That's nuts.
Bull duck. 2 times spicy. That's not for
Eat
me.
them. Eat them
Maybe.
Buffalo Wild Wings here.
2 packets of that. No milk.
Hey, we got this guy at work, Bob, for his last name. He would eat these peppers, ghost peppers, all that other shit.
Mm.
Nasty.
That blow your head off, man. And I eat 2 packets of that.
You can imagine
Those,
that when you're in Thailand and you see the Thais are going pet, and they're sweating like crazy when they eat the tom yum kung soup. Then I just know it's nothing for me. I had stupidly, I had half a spoon of tom yum kung soup, and I couldn't talk for about 3 days. Oh,
You like that soup, cream of some young guy?
But there is a number 3, and I think there's a number 4. That stuff, I saw some guys do the number 4.
it's on the YouTube. You have these
They couldn't
on,
hack it.
on
They could hardly
YouTube.
hack it.
You have these Danish guys, these 2 Danish guys on YouTube who go through everything from 10,000 milligram, whatever it's called, and up to like this 1 million or whatever fucking crazy shit. And they get they're almost dying when they're doing that. And there's YouTube videos of it.
Mhm. In fact, Commander and Becoming Filipino did a spicy testing there. Was it early this year, or it was late last year?
Well, it was some type of chili, right, Gareth?
It was in a paste. It was in a jar,
Right.
and they added it to the noodles.
Yeah, I saw that.
I talked to Commander. Jesus, man, he said he blew it. He blew it. I can't. The next day, he was sore. Put it that way. Very.
Gareth, I saw some of the most stupid comments I ever seen on YouTube before regarding Commander Dao. He was now mentioned in the same as an e-beggar, and some of the guys wrote that Commander Dao, and he's married, but he live in a gay compound with his friends, and all this bullshit is unbelievable coming out of these stupid guys who are talking about Chris and all these other.
You're kidding.
No, I just saw it earlier today somewhere.
Yeah, there's always haters, girl.
Yeah,
Man, that is unreal.
That's what people do, isn't it? When they see people up there, they like to knock them down. So there's always a hater.
Who?
Yeah, one of the guys, Garrett, he mentioned there was like a string of comments, and they were talking about these e-beggars in the Philippines, and and Commander Dowd as well, and he's married, but he lives in a gay compound. I mean, the guy is like completely drunk, who must have been writing this comments.
Roger the Dodger, is it?
Roger the Dodger.
He had
so far
he
from
came
the
up with a
truth.
new rant, but it really wasn't anything. It was actually boring.
Yeah, but that's what they do, isn't it?
Begged nothing off.
I don't see enough people on here though that do something like this for a living. That people say, look, I'm not an e-beggar. This is what I do to help support my family. There's nothing wrong with that. You're either going to want to support it or you're not. You have an option. We got how many channels on YouTube? Thousands?
Yeah, so I mean, it's not easy making videos, editing them. For me,
no, it's hard work.
But I mean, you have like the farmer in the Philippines, and you have some of these channels which are typically e-begging channels. I mean, they are not begging officially, but I don't have a budget, but I need this and I need that, and I don't have a budget. So those are wankers. But I mean, Dowd is nothing like that at all. I've never heard him ever say anything like that.
Yeah, but people with common sense, girl, ain't gonna fall for that. They're going to stay away from it, aren't they?
No, but they got their huge followers of
Yeah, but
idiots
because
who do actually fall,
a
fall
lot of
for it
people,
to send them money.
yeah, a lot of people do. It's like any scam, isn't it? People fall for it.
Yeah.
But if you've got anything between your ears, you're not going to
I,
fall for that.
I said it to one guy. I
You
said,
see
well,
what Tony has between his ears? He has a big W.
Yeah, because he's a wanker.
what the fuck is
Wanker.
wrong with these guys? What a bitch, we even allow him on here?
I
Damn.
mean, put it this way, like
What does it stand for, Tony? W.
Wisconsin, I think, isn't it?
Winner.
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 Wisconsin Badgers, the college sports team here in
Oh
Wisconsin.
yeah, it's the Badgers. Yeah.
I was on some of these premiere during the week. You know your man out in Subic Bay,
Overseas
Marcus. Yeah.
market, yeah.
He had a premiere. It was over an hour. He made a few bucks. I can tell you that.
Did I tell you? I don't know
But
who
it
I
was a good
mentioned
video.
it to.
But it was a good video. I mean, I watched at least 45 minutes of it. I
Listen,
wasn't on at the beginning.
listen to this amazing numbers, and it's hard to believe unless you actually look in on it. That guy in Thailand, CB Media,
Yeah.
he had 50,000 on there when I joined him. He's got 330,000 now. That's in a little bit of a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched a bit of a live stream the other night. At
Mhm.
one time, this guy had 1,400 people on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I've seen live streams with 2,000-3,000 people on.
Man, you got $5 a piece, boy. Oh shit!
You don't get $5 a piece for people on a live stream, man.
I'm just saying, if you did,
Yeah.
you got a couple people putting 50 here and 20 there, but
Oh yeah. I mean, I counted up one of the live streams with somebody I know. He had about 1,800 people on it, and I stopped counting when Super Chat had reached over $2,000.
oh,
Jesus.
man,
I mean, then obviously that the YouTube takes
Yeah, 30%.
30% or 40%.
Yeah, but
this
the thing
individual
is, the
decided
thing is, people like to see that, so that's why they're doing it. I mean, because
Sure.
they find it interesting.
Well, yeah, well, the guy does drag racing, drifting,
But I mean,
builds boats. If he
Yeah, but
isn't
you-
doing any of that, he's
But Tony-
traveling all
Tony.
over the place on a scooter. So
Tony, didn't you see that latest one he put out? Because when I heard you mention it, I went and subbed his channel just to look at it. And did you see the one when he had the 4 or the 3 bikini models on the beach?
Oh,
in
yeah,
Pattaya?
yeah,
They were gonna,
washing his bike or
no,
painting.
not washing, painting the bike.
Yeah.
So obviously, when you put 3 hot Thai girls, models like that in, that's you're obviously gonna get subscribers.
He has done a video with racing go-karts with ladyboys too.
Yes. I
Yeah.
saw that.
But I don't watch that one because they just look too freaking fakish.
Give over, Tony. That's what you like.
But the guy knows what he's doing, and he makes a
Sure.
good buck off of it, and he's got great content.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Gareth, with this live stream, if the bars were open, you might be able to buy a pint of Guinness.
There you go.
Well, I
Four
mean,
of
you
us on
could,
here.
you could, you're
drink
allowed
it
to sit
slow.
outside a bar, but not all bars have outside seating. So a lot of them are still closed.
Plastic cups.
Yeah, plastic cups. Do you remember that day, 5th of June? I did my premiere from the pub
It robs you, man.
from
It robs
across
you
the road. From across the road.
that cold bottle flavor,
Doesn't taste the same out of a plastic cup, though, Gareth. Eh?
Yeah, but you remember I said you weren't allowed to drink on the premises?
Yeah.
You had to take, it was takeaway only.
Take it across the road.
Take it across the road, yeah. Oh, there was loads of people doing it.
Well,
Loads of
over
people
there
doing
now
it.
from the 19th, no masks, no social distancing, everything back to normal. How can they predict that, yeah?
They
Yeah, and and they, what I really commend the government for here is that in the last 3 weeks we've gone from 2,000 infections a day up till 30,000 a day. and they even think it's going to go to 100,000, but nobody gets ill. I mean, it's like, it's young people who is asymptomatic and whatever, so you can't close down a country because you got a bunch of youngsters which get positive COVID and nothing happens to them. They are all fine.
It's herd immunity. So you can't.
And also, I mean, they're watching, with all these new infections, there's hardly anybody, getting hospitalized, and the only people hospitalized are those without the jab. So this bullshit about all these anti-vaxxers and Naga and Chris and all that bullshit, I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. Anyway, not talking about that now.
No politics here on Gareth General.
Nope. But let's sneak it in anyway.
Yeah, we got to sneak it in.
Yeah, but I've got control.
You just get to talk about the wanker Yankees.
Yeah, them goddamn Americans.
Yeah.
I
know we've got
Americans.
control. You can always kick me.
See?
Well, the other week we had a solar storm here when we was racing the pigeon. There was 10. It was on the news, girl. You might have seen it. There was tens of thousands of pigeons missing. They didn't get home on that day for the race, and it was reported in different countries: Poland, France, Ireland, and it was only racing 170 mile, and nobody knows why. I mean, the last time I seen something like that was in 2001 from when we had the Centenary race from Nantes. Anyway, they're putting it down to solar storms, but I blame the Americans for firing them lasers up into the atmosphere to fucking. But that's what they do.
We're the only one looking after the atmosphere. What are you talking about?
Yeah, them Americans
Tony, it's
fucking firing the lasers.
The anti-pigeon lasers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you always got one or two of these slackers,
You don't know that I just send out all my hawks.
Yeah, and go with his peregrines. What's that you drinking, Tony?
Power something.
Power what?
Powerade. Powerade.
Row. Powerade.
Yeah, that gives your boner a little extra boost.
I don't need any of that shit.
That's the only way you can stay on the live stream.
Simon.
Yep.
Born in 71. You can be big mouthed now, but at some point, you're gonna start to need some of that shit as well. So
well, I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at right now. Look, that's what I'm looking at.
Well, they got their clothes on.
Hey.
How's that?
Sorry, mate. You did the screen away.
Hey, at some point, Gareth, I agree.
Gareth just blocked you.
I just put it on, then he clicked it off.
Look.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Helps you out.
You've seen that, haven't you? It's on Netflix now.
Brad Pitt.
What movie is that?
Leonardo DiCaprio. There you
What
go.
movie is it?
It's number 2. He's trending now, number 2.
Yeah, but
Okay,
we're only
which one of you foreigners can name that kind of car?
What, Daisy Dukes?
70th Cadillac.
Oh no, Tony, don't tell them.
What's the car?
Netflix.
We were trying to quiz them on what if they know Yank cars.
Yeah. Well, I figured they need a lot of help since their brains are wired
different. Cars are no good over here because we have bendy roads. Over in America, it's straight. So they can have them big daft engines.
No, depends where you live, Simon. There's not a straight road around where I live.
Where's that?
Gareth's watching Barney.
Simon, trending.
I like the American classic cars, mate. They always have done.
Simon, trending here is Fast and Furious. So, what movie are you talking about?
This one. Let me just have a look. Let me just.
Trending number 2.
Number 2 here. It's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah.
Well, sorry, it's number 5 in the UK today.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget to mute your sound, Simon, when you're about to.
Okay.
All the famous American actors are in it.
Explode.
DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Al Pacino.
Trending number 10 here.
Number 10 there, 1969.
Made Came out in 2019. Yeah. I'll look at that later.
Yeah, of course you will, because you've seen them Daisy Dukes. Hey, we know his game, Tony.
He's got to run downstairs to get more tissue later.
Yeah, seen them Daisy Dukes. I was going to watch it later. No, but I like them actors. They're the good actors, aren't they, from America?
Mm-hmm.
DiCaprio, and that Quentin Tarantino, who's the director, he always makes good movies.
That guy's weird.
Yeah, but he always makes good movies.
You ever see them Inglorious Bastards when he
Yeah.
there's a scene there and he's talking like it got that southern kind of accent and he's trying to say shit that's Italian or something, you know.
Yeah, but he's very good filmmaker and a director.
And a good filmmaker is. I just finished season 3 of Fargo, and I'm just started watching season 4 on Channel 4 now. I'm 2 episodes into it, and you know, they're great. All these real events up in Minnesota and whatever. But this season 4 is actually set down in Kansas, I think it is.
Kansas. Who's that?
But, I mean, Fargo is
the filmmaker, Gear?
Huh?
Who is it? The filmmaker?
Oh, he's famous fucker. I mean, he's super. I mean, if you haven't seen it, you should see season 1 is awesome. Season 2 was okay. Season 3 was great, and I just started watching season 4 now.
Yeah.
Now, Simon,
the whole season 4 is on Channel 4, and the whole of season 1, 2, and 3 is on Netflix.
Okay. What did you say, Kiko?
I said, if you want to drive on a flat road, go to Kansas. You can drive for hours.
Yeah, well, my brother-in-law and my sister, they always go over to him. Been going to America for years, and what he does,
Wyoming.
Ohio.
He goes to America every year, and he hires a car and he drives all Route 66. He drives all across America. That's his holiday. That's what
Ohio's hilly, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I mean, all this shit in the Bible Belt and whatever have you is flat as a pancake.
There ain't hardly a property in the eastern Ohio, Pennsylvania that isn't have a hill in its backyard. You're hard pressed to find an even grade if you want to get out in the country.
In Kansas, you are driving for an hour, and you can still just see the road straight ahead, just disappearing in the horizon. And you drive another hour, and it's still damn fucking straight.
That's where you can believe that the Earth is flat if you go to Kansas.
Yeah,
exactly.
Going back to your American cars, my all-time favorite is the 1969 Cobra, Eleanor.
Yeah.
We had a 1966 Chevy Impala with hijackers and side pipes, and with an American Eagle painted on the hood. It was an awesome car. But that was back in the 80s, 70s, 80s.
My oldest brother had a 64 Pontiac GTO. That's my favorite.
Yeah, the Pontiac. Yeah, I like them, yeah. What's that one? Is that Pontiac, the Firebird?
Yes, they also made a Firebird. The 69 Firebird is nice.
Yeah.
Is it 389 or 289?
I mean, in the 70s, there was some nice Corvettes as well.
Yeah, Corvette, yeah. But here, because of the roads and that, it's not the size of the engines. It's not practical, is it, to have a big yank car on the road here?
No, and another thing, they are so soft, the suspension, so you can't drive fast through any corners or anything. So it's designed to sit, and they are so soft, so it's like ka-chung. It's like you get seasick when you drive one of those old cars through Kansas, because
I've always fancied a Porsche 911. the older one.
911 turbo. Yeah, the Porsche.
But I tell you what, Kiko, the best car I have ever driven for road. I mean, for space and drivability on both winter and summer is the four-wheel Porsche Panera. Panera V8. And I mean that car is just absolutely awesome to drive. It's stuck to the road. Doesn't matter what you do, even if it's winter in Norway or if it's summer or whatever.
Did you own one or did you just drive one, a rental?
My mate have one, so I borrowed it a few times when I was back in Norway. It's just the most awesome car ever driven, and I've driven quite a few different cars, but that car is just is unreal. If you ever get a chance to drive a Panera four-wheel drive Panera. And even to be a Porsche, I mean, it's plenty of room. It's very spacious as well.
I have a car now that I'm rebuilding, a 91 Mitsubishi Galant VR4.
Mhm.
That was a world rally car, all-wheel drive, 4-speed, turbo, intercooled 2.0. The best driving machine I ever drove. But
Go on the internet if you haven't seen it, and go on and look at the top model of the Porsche Panera. It's just brilliant. I mean, it's not an SUV. I mean, the Panera, but it's spacious as well, wide.
They still build them now in 21.
Oh yeah, the Paneras. Yeah, now you get them electric as well.
Yeah, they have one called the Cayman also.
Yeah, they're okay, man. But the Panera is the. I driven 911 and 924s and 928s and all that stuff, but nothing drives like the Panera.
Is it called Carrera?
Panera,
like the bread.
Panera.
Oh, okay, no, never heard of that one.
Is it a 2-door or 4-door gear?
Hey, I could make any car do what I wanted it to do.
Is it a coupe or a sedan?
It's a coupe. No, actually, I think you can. I'm not.
I think you can get it in sedan.
I think you can get it. I think you can get it in sedan. I think you can get it with 4 doors as well.
You see what this, with these luxury, the drifting that those kids do with the smaller cars. I used to do that with my dad's LeSabres.
Those in the snow.
I could do it on drive pavement, man. Nobody. If you tried to outrun me and hide, I'd find you.
Hey, Gert, yeah.
That's how good I was.
Back in the day, I used to have a Mark II RS Mexico Escort.
Oh, yeah.
And I wish I had it now because it'd be worth about 30 or 40 grand.
Yeah, I mean, I had when my first job as a sales dude, I could choose what car I want, between 2 or 3 makes that they had. So I had a Ford Escort XR3i, which in those days was like a fucking super. They were like almost like a Golf GTI, but it was an XR3i Escort. I love that car.
Yeah, I had 2 XR2s.
Oh yeah.
I had the XR2s and I had the RS500 Cosworth. I wish I still had that because.
Oh, that was fast in those days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Simon. We had a TV show here. It's called Wheeler Dealers.
Oh yeah, I watch it.
Yeah, and they did a Ford Mark II. Did you call it?
Yeah, I had a Mark II.
Yeah, they rebuilt one of those. Nice car.
Yeah, I had the Mexico, and when I was only a kid at the time when I had it.
Yeah.
And, when I used to drive around the estate, I had the it was all that was in it was in the front 2 bucket seats, and I had a roll cage.
Hey, Craig.
No carpets, anything going. I used to drive down the avenues when I was young, and it had a big bore exhaust. It was rally prepared, and it used to knock all the old TV sets out. And I got chased by the police a million times in that back in the day.
I think it was 1984 or 85. 1985, I had the XR3i for the Escort.
Yeah, but
1.6.
even them ones now, good. You've got one of them in the garage somewhere. They're worth a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, it might be. Yeah.
But the best car I ever had was a Mercedes 300 SD.
The SD
Oh, yeah.
300.
Wonderful car.
I mean, my favorite. I mean, all the different cars I had with the Mercedes I've had. I had a 420 long wheelbase V8, and I had a 500 SL. I had a 600 SL, and with a V12. And nothing ever went wrong with. I have never had a Mercedes where I couldn't just start it and drive and follow the service. I never had a problem with it.
Yeah, but the trouble today is all these new cars. They're too clever for their own good. The engines are too. It's all electronic, isn't it?
Yeah, too many computers.
Yeah, too many computers. Not like back in the day. You know what I mean? Now, I had even on the vans, believe it or not, if the diesel injectors on vans, they have an electrical component on the top. If that goes, you have to change the full injector. You know what I mean?
I tell you what, though. I mean, another car I had, and which was awesome SUV, and it's come out sort of to compete with the Porsche Cayenne. I had Touareg with the V10 diesel engine, turbo diesel engine. That was probably one of the better diesel engines ever made. I mean, that car was like a wolf in sheep clothing. I mean, that Touareg was awesome, actually. It was really good.
That's a Volkswagen Touareg, correct?
Yeah, Volkswagen Touareg V10 turbo diesel.
Well, of course, they don't sell that in the States. So,
hi, Craig.
any of the good diesel vehicles, they don't sell here in the States.
No,
it's all petrol, isn't it, in the States?
Yeah,
because you've got cheap gasoline. Here we have to pay a fortune for gas.
Yeah, that bitch sent us.
Yeah, you saw a couple of years ago they had that big Volkswagen turbo diesel recall where they bought back tens, if not hundreds of thousands of Volkswagen diesels.
Sorry, guys. That's a message from Bud.
Oh, is that? I mean, can't get
that was $1 billion fine for Volkswagen.
Another car I had was back in, when was that? Late 80s. I had a V12 Jag XJS. It was quite, automatic and stuff. Funny to drive. It wasn't the fastest in the start, but I tell you what, it never stopped dragging. And when you passed like 80 miles and upwards, that car was it pulled. It really pulled.
I just heard so many bad things about reliability though for Jaguar.
Oh, I spend more time. That XJS V12 Jag spent more time in the garage than on the road. It was fucking ridiculous.
And I couldn't get a hold of him. His phone wasn't ringing. Must be messed up.
Who? Ronald?
Yeah.
Maybe he's boycotting us.
It says ring, but there's no ringtone. There's no tone. If he has his phone through the cable company, if that cable's affected, so is his phone.
I think he just have he's still suffering from the heat wave in Washington. Probably melted all the cell towers.
Shit. What the hell? Try that on what do you call it? Messenger.
Anyway, I'm going to buy British next gear.
There is no British anymore. I
It
mean,
is.
they're all owned by Germans, so now they can actually make cars.
What
I mean,
model,
so-
Simon?
Huh?
What model?
Nah, I'm looking at a BMW Tourer.
That's not British. That's German.
No, I
that's
know.
German.
I know. I'm on about for my work van.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I have had, in all fairness, this was in the 90s. I have
Hey, bud.
had two British cars in my life. I had a Jag and I had a Range Rover,
Oh,
and
can't
both
beat
of
the
them
Jaguar.
spent both of them spent more time in the garage than they did on the road. And I said I would never ever buy a British car
Oh,
again. Now the Range Rovers are fantastic because they are owned by the Germans.
Give over. Don't be coming that one here now, gear.
Did you ever own a Mini Cooper?
No,
Yes,
no,
I used to have
not
a
me.
Mini.
You know, they actually build BMW SUVs in South Carolina here in America.
Mm. I'm actually driving a BMW now, and it's a good car. It's a BMW 520i Sport,
Oh yeah, those are nice cars. What
I-
year?
and they're
Hey.
really nice.
Money.
Hey, gear. I used to have a 528i.
Yeah,
Really nice car.
Did they make
I had
diesels in
I had a
BMW 5?
635i.
the 520i Sport I have is diesel, and it has like Triptronic and all kinds of set, and you know I can drive it on regular or on long distance or on sport, and I mean you know it's very economical when you drive it on just on the highways, and I set it to
Cruise
you know
control?
yeah no to cruise driving, yeah. I mean,
Right.
you know, I get like
Economy mode, right?
yeah, economy mode. Yeah, I get 680 miles to the tank, which is is very very
Oh,
good
that's
for the
nice.
car.
What
that's
model
good.
year is that?
What?
What model year is that?
2018. It's 3 years old.
Anyway, let's just say hello to Bud Presley. I've not seen you for a few.
Oh, hey, bud.
Bud, how's it going?
Yeah, if I could get a good diesel automobile in the States, I would buy one.
You get a. You must. I can't get anything on the phone or a messenger. I think he might have his phone through cable or something.
He might just be busy with some local
No.
users.
There's no ringtone when you dial it. There ain't a ringtone off a messenger. There
Yeah,
isn't a ringtone off the regular phone.
Well, he's off the grid, Tony. Maybe he's out with some local Hooters, and he don't want the Philippines to have
Well,
a tracking on him.
I was just gonna say.
I ain't asking him for no video.
I think Bud's entertaining some ladies.
The sound effects would be good enough.
Now, Bud is Bud. Now we were talking about Ronald, Simon. Bud is out shopping.
Yep. Bud's out. Bud's out either fishing,
He's shopping in the red light.
drinking and fishing.
No, he says he was out shopping for paint.
For beer. For paint.
Yeah, he's thinking about painting his kitchen and living room a different color. He hates to paint, but whatever.
Have fun with that, though. I used to be into all of that shit. I don't want to touch it no more.
Not me, never painted.
I have. I was a fanatic. I let my second wife try to pick out a color for the kitchen once, and it turned out to be banana yellow. So that didn't go very you know, I had to end it right there. Nah.
It's nothing worse than painting like painting what you call it, windows, you know, the window frames and shit like
Yeah.
that. Fucking hate that bollocks.
All painting is all in the prep. You got to cover this up, cover that up.
And painting the roof, even with a wall, and you have to cover up. Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you get all over your. Oh, yeah. Well, if you get it's best to. I like the nappy roller. That way you got a ton of paints still in it. You don't have to dip it as often.
Hey, bud,
My problem is that I never had the patience to do it, because if I was gonna paint like a room, I couldn't just paint one wall and leave it for the next day. I mean, I had to see it finished. If you know what I mean. I hated
Yeah.
not doing it, and then so I just gave up on the whole shit.
Hey, bud, how's them quails doing?
Lady Simon. I never heard of her. Simon's not a lady, is? Are you a lady, Simon?
Well, you Americans might think so, but I don't swing. I don't swing that way.
Oh, right, yeah, right.
I can see Gareth laughing.
Probably sitting there in a dress right now with nylons on.
I've got
So Jane, so I mean,
the stockings on, don't I?
why would you sleep in the garden, Jane, if you haven't done it before, and if you're scared of
What are you going to sleep in the garden for?
Yeah,
What the
that's what I
hell?
don't understand. Why? Why would anybody do that in the north of England?
It's called
Yeah.
camping gear.
Yeah, but you're already in the north where it's outdoorsy weather anyway.
Yeah, but you know what they say, Tony. Oh, the northern England's a hard breed. The southerners, they're soft like shit.
Oh,
Simon's wife is Maria, bud.
yeah. Well,
And yeah,
Yeah, Bud knows that.
he's probably got a
she,
man's
she-
ear on there.
she's a lady, but Simon is no gentleman.
He's got the bro on.
Hey, I'm a gentleman girl.
Yeah.
I might have had a hard upbringing, but I know to respect you elder guys.
Yeah.
Listen to this guy.
Because that we was brought up to respect our elders.
Oh, no, I ain't. Had a bottle of milk in one hand and a fifth of vodka in the other.
I think the last job Tony did, he was the milk monitor at school.
Listen to this guy. fucking Simon dropping his pants, trolling for queers in the water. From your homeland. Damn. There's two of us here. Kiki and me. Oh, Kiko.
Yeah, the Americans are outnumbered tonight, bud.
Mm-hmm. For once.
Get this Euro trash on here.
Euro trash.
Hey, yes, Craig. I know. I'm not that.
Simon's not in the EU anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Oh. I heard they also upped the height on to get on the rides or lowered it. So you, I guess you're in now.
Hey, don't forget, Tony, that you're an immigrant as well. So
Yeah,
Yeah, we're all immigrants here.
yeah, immigrant. Yeah, Supertramp immigrant song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all immigrants.
no, I'm not. Well, yes, I am actually. Yeah, obviously, I'm an immigrant.
No,
President of
Tony.
my own country.
Tony, that was Led Zeppelin, wasn't it? It wasn't Supertramp.
What?
The immigrant song.
Oh yeah. That's Zeppelin, but I'm talking about something else.
I can
So
see
what's
it on
up,
a
Gareth?
Dibble a bit. Dibble a bit. Not much.
You
Just a
still have
busy.
some hamburger helper left?
I've only got a few boxes left.
You know, I was gonna buy that the other day, but I decided to buy Manwich instead. Sloppy Joes.
Yes, that's what I'm going to order next in the next batch.
Two
Some sloppy
cans.
joe.
Got me my tasty beef there to make ground beef. I don't like that kind. Ain't got no fat on it because it doesn't taste good.
If you add some seasoning to it, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but I just get the one that's got. I can squeeze all the grease out of it I want, but you get that shit that's 70% lean or something. Or
95% lean. That's what I'm using in the hamburger helper.
hmm.
Do you get that in Ireland, Gareth, or do you have to buy
Oh,
it in the States?
do you remember I bought a big, I had to order it from it. It's an American company called My Market.
And you got it shipped from the States to Ireland
No, it was shipped. They have a warehouse in France.
or in France? Okay.
So I don't have to pay the 10% EU tax.
You would think they'd carry that out there by you. That's
No, so it's an American product.
pretty
All
high
the stuff,
the item.
all the stuff I ordered was American. I can't get it here.
Well, I mean, a mate of mine works at the Squeaky American base, Molesworth, just up the road there, and at Alconbury, which is the big American base. They have a huge compound. They got a shop, bowling alley, pizzerias, all that stuff.
American stuff. Yeah.
So I go with him there if I want something special from the States. So lately, since they swapped out this fucking new taste Coke Zero, they still have it shipped in from America with the old taste. So I go there with him and buy, boxes of 24 all the time now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got two. No, I got, what was it? 12 cans, 2 6-packs of A&W root beer. So the next time I order, I'm going to order 4 packs.
Yeah, but this is the hamburger, wasn't it? What?
Yeah, hamburger. I ordered hamburger helper. I got 12 boxes of that. I got 13 boxes of macaroni and cheese.
Damn.
12 cans of A&W root beer.
12 packs.
No, they only had them in 6 packs. What else did I think?
Don't you get macaroni and cheese in Ireland?
Nope.
Jesus.
You're kidding me.
Time to leave.
Jesus. I mean, even Norway, Tudor in Norway, even the Norwegian manufacturers make fucking macaroni and cheese.
Not here.
You don't have a ready serve kind you throw in the microwave? Nothing like that?
No. Anything American, you have to order it in.
Oh, man. What kind of ship are they running over there?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I thought Ireland was like mini Boston. I thought there was really ties between Republic of Ireland and America when it comes to products.
Mate, we got Tesco's.
No.
Yeah, but that's British.
No
we got Tesco's. We got it from
Lidl. You got Lidl as well.
It's like Lebanon, man.
Yep.
They have the German supermarkets as well, don't you? Lidl and the other one.
Aldi
and Lidl, yeah.
Yeah, but there's more Lidls here than there is Aldi's.
Do you have Asta? Do you have Asta?
Pardon?
Asta? Do you have Asta?
No.
Morrison's?
No.
So your Aldi's does
What
not
about
sell macaroni and cheese?
Do you have Waitrose?
Nope.
Oh.
Used to have a few 7-Elevens, but they didn't last too long.
What about Co-op?
No. Spar.
They have Tesco.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, Tesco there.
Goodness.
Yeah, Tesco is the big one.
Tesco is huge in Thailand now. I mean, massive in Thailand. The last 10, 15 years, they built out massively in Thailand.
Yeah, but they sold. I asked my brother-in-law because he actually works for them. They sold Tesco, but they still got the shop's names over there.
I think there's
Never
a
What
heard of
about
that.
what about? Do you have like the big French one? Do you have Carrefour?
No, that's
No.
in there. I have that in Cyprus.
I had that in Spain as well. I used to love to go to Carrefour, and Carrefour was great.
That's where I go when I'm in Cyprus.
Yeah.
Or Lidl.
There's a deal going on here at the minute with Morrison's, isn't it? I think they're selling.
Yeah, Morrison's has been taken over. It's an American.
The Americans are buying it.
Yeah, it's an, yeah. Well, it's a American venture capitalist fund or something. They're buying Morrison's.
Yeah.
Bud has to get some more hamburger meat for his. Bud, I've gone nearly through a dozen hamburger helpers already.
But can you explain to me, because I'm a bit stupid, what is a hamburger helper?
I
Okay,
don't know either.
let me get you one. I'll be back.
I don't know either.
I know what a pigeon helper is. His
Yeah.
name is Simon.
Yeah, I know what the pigeon helper is, but no hamburger helper.
I think it's just some kind of flavor mix that you mix in with a hamburger to make it tasty or something.
Oh, so it's some sort of a spice?
Yes, I believe so.
Well, the only hamburgers I like is the 100% British beef.
Yeah, those are lovely.
Like, you know the one. Taste the difference, good.
Yeah. I mean, I even like them, when you used to, go out from the nightclub in Manchester, whatever, and they used to cook them on the street vendors at 2 a.m. in the morning, and with the onions and stuff, and the smell was just lovely.
Yeah. But the likes of McDonald's and
No, fuck those.
I can't eat them.
No, me neither.
Can't eat them.
They're like flip-flops.
Yeah.
No, it had to be proper. Go to the butcher and get some proper burgers.
Yeah.
I mean, the English butcher is still a great.
Really,
it's
you
still
can't
a great.
beat it.
Huh?
Can't beat it, girl. Good old
No.
English butcher.
The sausages they make and it's great. The English butcher is. I hope they always will stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spaghetti with meat sauce, Texas toast, and sweet Italian stuff.
Beef stroganoff, hamburger helper. So what do you do with that? Do you mix it in?
You just
Stroganoff.
Put it on
You
the
just
big
add
screen, Gareth. I can't see it. Put it on the big screen.
Okay.
Ground beef?
Second.
I don't
ground
use
beef.
the deluxe one. That one I take away that extra bullshit.
Yeah. Where did you get that from?
But
I imported it. Do you remember?
Oh
if
yeah.
you make it right, tastes good. 3 cheeses, that kind of thing. You got one of those too?
I just ordered this one. I just ordered.
Yeah, but there's not a burger in there. So there's something you add to the burger.
No,
Yeah.
you put the ham. You add minced beef to it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a process, of course, but you ground beef, you brown that shit, strain the grease, and then.
So how would that work? How would that work if you make it and if you wanna do it on the barbecue?
Oh, you can't do it on the barbecue. It's not hamburgers.
Don't
No,
you have to
hamburger
add?
helper, it's just that.
You have to add water.
Yes, and milk.
Yeah, a little bit more in some packages than the others. Some aren't as involved as others.
You have to make the damn burger yourself and mix it in.
It's not.
Ground
It's
beef.
not. No, you mix the ground beef into the dish.
It ain't an actual hamburger burger.
No.
It's ground beef.
Oh.
Hamburger meat.
I mean, you got a pan. Yeah, you cook it in a pan.
Show me
So
the
it's not
instructions.
a
I never
You add,
tried.
you add the water. You add the milk,
Turn
and then
it
the
around so you
powder.
can see.
All
Turn
right.
it around
Okay.
so you can see the process.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was something you put
There
on
you
the
go.
top of a burger.
Lower it
No.
a little bit. Here, you see it?
So it's kind of like a stew.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Well,
Stir, simmer. Okay.
love beef stroganoff, man.
You can do it with meatballs if you want.
Oh, okay. Italian meatballs.
Mm.
Mama's Italian meatballs.
Swedish peoples.
So how
Oh,
long
it's
time does
lovely.
that take to cook?
20 minutes.
You get
20 minutes.
they'll have a sale on there. You get $10 a box. About 10 of them.
No. I pay. I
No,
can't
me.
remember.
Man, I wonder why they wouldn't, man. It's pretty
I
popular.
pay more. I pay more than that. I use
Simon,
2 boxes every time. A kilo of beef and 2 boxes.
pound. Can you have that in UK?
What?
Hamburger helper.
In the UK, I don't know.
I never seen it. Yeah.
No.
I get it. I probably get it at Alconbury, at the American base. I will get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So you
check it. You
guys
should.
that have been to the States, what food do you miss from the States?
Hamburger helper.
There you go.
I might add the big subs. Meatloaf. Yeah. And the Budweiser.
I don't miss.
Oh, I love
I
the
don't miss
Budweiser.
any. I don't miss any food from America because it's just processed shit.
No, surely, Gear, you ate at a fine restaurant when you were there.
Hey,
Yeah, but I mean, then you get the restaurants in London. I mean, it's
Look
well,
out. Look
I don't
out.
need to go. I don't need to go to New York to eat a nice steak. I mean, there is super steak. Well, okay. One restaurant I do miss was the one on Fifth Avenue in New York. That the steakhouse there. And the steakhouse, the one you have to book like 6 months in advance on MGM in Vegas with Kobe, with all the Kobe. You basically it's like $400 per head for a meal. It takes about 4 hours, and you get the Kobe beef, and you get everything from tartar, and it goes through all the different cuts. So it's several different cuts that they serve you. It's absolutely gorgeous. That
Craig.
I miss from.
Hey, Gear, have you been to the Miller and Carter steakhouses here?
Sorry?
The Miller and Carter steakhouses.
Yeah, or even the Argentinian ones. The Argentinian on the open grill that they have in London and stuff. Gauchos.
Yeah, what's that Japanese one? That steak they do. What's the name of it? Where it's
Kobe.
True, Craig.
Kobe.
Kobe. That's it. Yeah.
And okay, and a super good American tomahawk steak. That's to die for.
Yeah, but my all-time favourite is the Aberdeen Angus. The Scottish steak, the Aberdeen Angus cattle.
Angus beef, that's the best you can buy.
Yeah, that's the best. That's what I like the best, the Aberdeen Angus.
It's kind of meat you can chew without wishing you had A1 sauce.
Yeah, but I've not had, speaking of steak, Maria, I've not had a steak for a good few weeks.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, there you go, Maria.
You got
Simon,
whipper in the shape, man. Jesus.
Simon, do you like your meat pink?
I like it medium rare, yeah. You could just rip the arms off it and wipe its ass. So I'll eat it. No, but I do. I like it. I like because
So,
the vitamins are in the blood.
so if your wife lost her limbs, you wouldn't mind it then.
No.
Brown, brown on the side and pink in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I like. Well done on the outside, but nice and tender in the middle gear. Nice and pink. No, but I've not had because I know steak. It takes a long time. It's always it's in your system for a long time. It takes a long time to digest.
Yeah, 5-10 pounds.
So I don't have it every week.
Hey, well, what do you feel? How did you get the belly of that?
That's Maria's rice.
Ah,
I blame the rice, Tony. Before when I married Maria, I gained 3 stone. She's trying to feed me all the time.
Did she wash and massage your feet?
Yeah, always.
They all do that. No, they don't.
Always.
Okay, I got a question. What does a stone rate in pounds?
A stone is 14 pounds.
14 pounds.
14 pounds.
Yeah. And you've only
19 stone, like ACDC says?
Yeah, 3 stone gear. But that's because I'm always working. 19. If I didn't work, I didn't look like Tony. We were a proper bear belly.
Proper? Yeah.
I probably
belly.
A proper
3
one.
stones.
My belly ain't hard my wiener yet.
Yeah.
I don't like the rare shit, man. I got medium well, man.
Nah, but it comes to it. When you get older, you go weight, don't you?
If I wanted it pink, I'd be licking on other shit.
What shit?
It's okay.
I saw Garrett there, hinging on every word I said, so I thought I had to change it quick. I saw Jane over here, still here, so I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, you got to be, just keep it calm now because we have
Wang dang sweet pudding thing.
Yeah. Simon, you got to understand we're on a panel with 3 other bachelors, so.
Bachelors? Oh, yeah. Tony,
bachelors?
No, Tony's married.
I'm married.
He's not a bachelor.
Yeah, but he's been in it for the last couple years, right?
Well, he's been single that long. He's talking about ladies.
He still haven't sent me my patch for that blow up doll I got. Shit.
I'm getting worried. He's starting talking about ladyboys.
It's in the box with a hamburger helper, Tony.
No, that's your side. That's your side actions,
Hamburger
ladyboys.
helper. What's that? That's got to be from America.
Come on, we know.
Yeah, we don't want them injected chickens or beef over there.
There we go. You got the hamburger helper connoisseur. Gonna put up another box.
Yeah, I'd try it though. I'd try it. Try everything me once.
Don't be burnt.
But I won't dry that dried fish.
Don't be burnt.
No way, Jose.
So can and balut. Don't give me 21 or 23 days balut either. I'll chuck it back at you.
I've tried the balut. I've tried that.
I don't even want a 2-day balut.
Yeah, I've tried that.
You gonna wear that tutu?
Like the 23-day balut and with the embryo in. Oh no, fuck no.
I've tried it, but being a pigeon fancier, I didn't like the idea of it. I tried it.
As soon as my boy gets here, I'm gonna get off here and spend time with him.
Yeah, okay, Tony.
We'll just put the camera on in the car, drive around.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
The bats are flying now, Jane.
Once I get my correct super upload speeds, then I'll be fine. But
I thought you Americans were that far in front with fibre. I thought you'd have a lot of good internet speed.
You understand a fucking word you said, man.
Tony, you look like you live in a proper middle class neighborhood there.
Yeah, Tony lives in the posh side of town.
Yeah, the posh side. Yeah, it's because people like you have to move in that, so it's still nice.
How far is that place from you, Tony? 9 miles.
Huh?
9 miles.
9 miles from what?
9 Mile. There's a place called 9 Mile. It's in Michigan.
Oh, how the hell would I know? I don't live in
Well,
Michigan.
yeah, but it's not far from you.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Tony, are you like Gareth? Your neighbor has got a 6.6 million.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, man.
they're on the other side of
If
the
I
road.
if I go into a neighborhood with a house like that here, they'll call the police on me.
Hey, they're on the other side of the. That's how the other half live, Kiko, Gareth and Tony.
No, Tony, they'd have walls and gates around it. You wouldn't even be able to get in.
No, we got one house along the lake down. We used to call it Witch's House because
I heard there is a lot of cheap property to acquire in Detroit these days.
yeah. As a matter of fact, they still have a good vote count coming election time because they have entire blocks that no longer have an address on.
Hamburger Helper is distributed out of Minneapolis, but it doesn't actually say where it's made.
Hey,
In
Minneapolis.
Bangladesh.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, we got the Vikings from Minneapolis as well.
Hey, Gil, you know the best things that come out of Milwaukee?
The tools.
Them red power tools.
They have one factory here, and then they have two. I think two other ones outside the country.
Yeah.
Well,
But I always use DeWalt.
you won't. Yeah. I haven't bought no battery operated nothing.
Everything's on site now. Well, that's all we use. But
Well, it's a lot less, fucking around with that extension cord all the time. Jesus.
Yeah.
Then you're up a ladder. You're up a ladder by yourself, and it becomes unplugged. Then you gotta go way down there.
Mess about, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's hot there in the UK today?
I can only say Maria.
Yeah. Maria, are you gonna be nice to Simon tonight, or is this extra job? Is this extra job gonna mean not as much?
Well, I keep telling her she can't carry on like this. That job's taking it out of her. She can't keep up.
So I'd say I'll pay you for it.
I'll pay you for it.
What do you name your price?
Yep. No, but it's been nice. It's warm, nice and warm today.
Oh, okay. Not us. We got cool here.
Yeah, you're pretty cool. It was 17 degrees.
Yes.
23 here today. I don't know what it was up in Manchester.
It was 35 yesterday. 33.
Yeah.
What?
It was about the same, 22, 23.
Yeah.
But for me, that's warm for me. You know what I mean? Because we're not used to that, are we?
Yeah, but all the temperatures are measured in the shade anyway, so it's always warmer in the sun.
Yeah. I'm watching these goddamn Americans on TV. No, but these are my favorite American actors: DiCaprio, Brad Pitt.
Oh, you gay boy! I mean, I like more like Goldie Hawn and
Oh Jesus!
some of these lady actors.
Well, my favorite all-time American movie, Gear. You know.
Yeah.
10.
Are you listening, Tony?
What?
My all-time favorite American movie.
Western?
Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh, that was made in. I think that movie was made in Ireland, actually.
Yeah, Debbie Does Dallas, Gear. Have you seen that one?
Number 10 with Boo Darrell.
I got the soundtrack from there. From that movie.
That's my all-time favorite.
Chicka chicka wow wow wow. It's funny when I try to make a plot behind it. Oh, she's walking right away. Oh,
Maria's laughing.
yeah, you always try to have a storyline. Oh, you're in a bad marriage. You've been abused. Oh, that's a shame. Then they get to it. It's like.
Yeah.
But back then they didn't waste no time getting the clothes off. It's starting.
Yeah, but now it's less and less, Tony, isn't it? Now they
I don't
feature
know. I
it.
don't even.
I'm
That
well
no,
into them. I'm well into them movies, especially on a
well,
Friday and Saturday night.
you're still a horny toad, but that'll change.
I've got to try and get Maria in the
You got
mood.
Maria bought his cheerleading outfit.
Yeah,
Dress up like a schoolgirl.
yeah. She got all the costumes here.
Yeah, like a nurse, like a naughty nurse or
I'm
something.
I'm the fleshlight gear.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna
If
get up
the
here and be back later. The
if the
boys.
lockdown had gone on any longer, I would have to buy a new insert for my flashlight.
Yeah. Where's Tony gone?
He got kicked off.
Got kicked off. Did you kick him off, Garrett?
No, maybe his son showed up.
He went, Dad, what the heck are you doing?
It's okay, bud. I'll let you off. But don't you be showing us your potatoes.
So my wife went off for holiday for 3 days with a couple Filipino friends.
Oh, that's
Okay.
nice. That's nice, Kiko. Where have they gone?
So I guess I have to eat out for 3 days.
Well, that's what we're doing, it. We're not going to cook. Where have they gone, Kiko?
They're going to make their way to Virginia Beach on the East Coast.
Over to Virginia.
Yeah.
West
Nice.
Virginia? West
No,
Virginia?
no,
Or
Virginia.
Virginia. Okay.
Right on the
Virginia.
coast. There's a place
Oh,
called
yeah.
Virginia Beach by Norfolk, Virginia. And
Yeah.
I told
Norfolk.
her you
Isn't
you
that
can
where
get
the
some.
big Navy base is?
Yeah, that's where Norfolk is a big Navy base. Yes.
Yeah.
But I told her if she wants fresh seafood, that is the place to get it.
Humid on that on the East Coast there.
Well, that storm is just now rolling up the coast. They should miss it.
Okay.
They won't be there tonight. So
That's
How
'cause you've
far?
got
How
Irish.
far? How far is that to drive from Yukiko?
about 7 hour drive, I believe.
Okay. So, okay, right, 7 hour drive. Are you in Georgia?
No, I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania.
One of the original 13 colonies.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. So is it only 7 hour drive to the coast there? Okay.
Yes, because I'm all the way on the western border of Pennsylvania. So
So what do they go through then? Through New
West
York?
Virginia. No, West
Oh,
Virginia.
West Virginia. Okay.
Yeah, we know that, bud. Have you been catching the fish, bud? Have you been out fishing? What's Lami Cayo, Maria? La meat.
So how far are you from Kiko? How far are you then driving? How far are you to drive to DC?
About 5 hours.
Okay. So you are east of DC then, yeah?
No, west. The
Are
only
you
thing
west?
east of DC is water.
Are you west of DC? Okay. It's bloody humid there. It's bloody humid there in the summer as well.
Yes.
Actually, the whole East Coast. That's the only reason I like the West Coast better is because it's the dry heat rather than the.
Yeah, I think they say San Diego is the most perfect weather on the planet.
Yeah, San Diego. Well, I mean, not probably not on the planet because you got Marbella. You have in
But
Spain, you have a Cape Town. In South Africa, you have Natal in Brazil. It also have the cleanest air in the world.
but
Which
I
is
mean, as far as no real storms or
yeah.
humidity or
Mm.
it's
No, San Diego.
always like 22 degrees
Yeah.
centigrade. So
San Diego is fantastic. It's very pricey though.
well, yeah, the whole of California is pricey.
Yeah.
Hey guys, about 10:30, I'll call this.
Pull the plug.
Mhm.
Okay,
And
we'll wait for that. We'll wait for 10:30 then, Garrett.
yeah, but there's a premiere tomorrow night at 8:45.
Is that your premiere?
Yeah, part two.
Oh, part two.
But
It's only
no
it's
live
short.
stream.
No live stream.
It's not.
That's
It's not a
Saturday,
Netflix
right?
movie, is it, Garrett?
Pardon?
It's not a Netflix movie, is it?
No, it's not. It's 17 minutes long.
Is that part two of that drive you did?
Yeah, with the drone footage of Greystones Beach.
So let me, you are becoming like a commercial TV channel. I mean, Netflix, they put everything out at the same time. They don't let people have to wait for a bloody week before the next episode.
Yeah. He's making us wait. Yeah.
So have either of you Brits living in Brit ventured up to Scotland and driven that?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
I've
yes,
been
sure.
through. I've been right up to the top end of Scotland, Kiko.
I've been to Inverness. I haven't been further north than Inverness, but
I've been to John O'Groats,
mm.
and when I went, I drove for a week, and I took my lurcher with me, and I was doing lamping all the way up in Caithness. That's a barren land, Caithness.
It's not that far, Kiko. I mean, if you want to drive from London to Edinburgh or Glasgow, it's only about 7 hours, 7.5 hours drive, and then you are in Scotland, and then you go another 3-4 hours north of there.
I looked on the map. There's what is it M1 going up the north or on the east side and M4 on the west?
M4 and M1, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the first time when I was up there. I was in Caithness, and I pulled up.
Nice.
Yeah, I was in Caithness.
Yeah.
I pulled up on the road and I was having a coffee, and I heard behind. I was sat on there was like a bench, like a picnic bench, and there was nothing for miles. You know what I mean? And I heard like a whoosh sound behind me, and it was just come first light. It was early in the morning, and I looked round, and there was a golden eagle.
Oh wow!
That had landed on the fence behind me, and it had a hair in one talon. And I tell you what, it took my breath away just to see the size of it. It was
By the way,
unbelievable.
guys, sorry for interrupting. Tony's listening to us on his phone, and he's texting me on Facebook Messenger. No, there's no live tomorrow. It's just a premiere at 8:45 on Saturday.
Unless
It'll
I
probably
do
be. Are you going to do a live tomorrow?
Well, it depends because I'm going to go to the Pigeon Club tomorrow, so it might be a bit later.
Okay, well that's cool. But my premiere is at 8:45. Or do you want me to do it earlier or later?
No, do it then because I'll probably just be getting back then. So
okay.
Now, Gareth, on Saturday your live is 8 p.m. as normal.
No, because
it's changed it because of the. Well, mind you, there's no football. The football's on Sunday, the final, Garrett.
Yes.
So I can do one on Saturday then?
Yeah.
There is no football on Saturday.
Okay, I'll do one on Saturday at 8:00 then.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, question for you, Brits. When you go on the M1 or M4, is that a toll road? Do you have to pay?
No.
There is depending on where you come from. I mean, if you come from down south there, you can go on the toll road which goes quicker around Birmingham.
Yeah,
and
but that's in Birmingham, the M6 toll.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, there's no toll road in Scotland, Kiko. No.
no, not in Scotland. No, I'm
No.
talking about on the English side.
Yeah. In Birmingham, the M6 toll.
M6 around there cuts off half an hour drive.
I think it's about £5 or £6.
Yeah, but it's fucking worth it.
Oh, definitely worth it. I used to. I did a few years ago. I wired Rolls Royce in Birmingham, in Solihull.
Mm.
I was there for 14 months, and I travelled that M6 toll road every day.
Mm.
I paid the £6 every day just to miss out that Birmingham.
I mean, what's good? What's good from where you live, Simon, is that in about an hour and a half or something, you are up in Clitheroe and up into the Lake District and stuff, which is
Oh yeah,
beautiful as well.
I'm in a good spot. That's Solihull. I used to leave here at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'd be in Solihull in the West Midlands for about 7:15. So it
So
took
how
me an hour. 40
Yeah, but
minutes.
if you go to the lake, I mean, how far is it from you, Simon, to Blackburn and then up to Clitheroe and up to the Lake District? Hour and a half?
But no, Clitheroe's not that far. I used to always go there every month to the farmers market. I used to sell
Oh, okay.
gamecocks and that. It's about 40 minutes, Clitheroe.
Oh, okay.
And the Lake Districts, I can get up to Lancaster, which obviously Lancaster is just beyond Preston. I can get up there I can get to Blackpool from here in about
Hour and a half?
40 minutes.
now
Oh,
how much time does that M6 save you?
The M6 is it's pretty good going north, Kiko. It's not a lot of traffic going north, believe it or not. So you can do it pretty quick.
a friend of mine, a friend of mine, he goes very often to Edinburgh, and he just lives west of London, and it takes him about 7.5 hours up to Edinburgh.
Yeah, well, I can go up to Edinburgh in about 3.5 hours from here.
Yeah.
But I went to John O'Groats. I was camping. You know what I mean? I drove up and I was living in different places. I had my lurcher with me, and I was catching rabbits up in John O'Groats on the lamp. I was lamping. I went on a lamping week, and that's when I seen that golden eagle. And I tell you what, I always, you know what I mean, it always sticks with me because that's the first time I'd seen one.
Mm.
And,
Have you been up to Carlisle?
Yeah, Carlisle.
Yeah.
Cumbria. Oh yeah. I've been everywhere up north.
Mm.
Perth, Edinburgh, Glasgow.
Have you been up to Inverness?
Inverness. I went round Loch Ness on the way back.
Skibo, I mean, it's beautiful there. I mean, there is I've been up to Skibo Castle, which was owned by that Steele. He was the wealthiest guy in the world, the American fucking dude in the 1900s. Carnegie used to own Skibo Castle.
Yeah. The Lake District. The Lake District, Malham and that. I used to go up there every weekend with my dogs.
So from you to Blackpool is what, hour and a half, 2 hours?
No, I can do Blackpool, and depending on the time of day, in about 40 minutes.
In 40 minutes, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Saturdays is set up.
Okay, get it.
So
and you can do Leeds and York York up to Yorkshire and Leeds and stuff in about an hour.
Hour and 15.
Yeah.
Craig, I won't be in the States for a long time because I plan to be in Cyprus next year for a long time. And then the following year, I plan to be in Philippines for at least 3 months.
Just to answer you, Craig, I'm near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I was down your way at Keesler Air Force Base back in 1984.
84. Oh, I was still at school then, Kiko.
Yeah, youngin.
Young, free, and single.
I was just finishing my my Air Force duty in '84.
I was just starting mine at Keesler Air Force Base training.
So yeah, that's it. That's a good thing about this internet, isn't it? You can get to know people, different parts of the world, and
Different languages,
yeah,
like yours, Simon.
yeah. Mine takes a bit of working out, Gear. I will admit that.
You got to stop, Simon, because Tony the interpreter is no longer
Well,
on the
Tony's
panel.
not here, so I don't want to say too much because Kiko finds it hard to understand what I'm saying.
Now, Simon, is yours actually an Irish accent?
No, my old fella was Irish from Tremor.
Right, but
My mother
when
was
you
English.
speak, do you have an Irish brogue kind of dialect?
No.
Not at all.
My accent is from Salford in Manchester.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he was born there, born and bred there.
Born in Salford. I mean, I can speak Irish, Gaelic Irish.
Well,
No, I
isn't
can't.
Chris Wren from the Manchester area?
No,
No, Yorkshire.
He's from over the
He's
Pennines.
from Yorkshire. He's close. He's up between Leeds and Sunderland.
Well,
Yeah.
originally he was from the northeast. So Chris is a Geordie.
Geordie, yeah.
Yeah, he's a Geordie, Chris. But then he moved over to Derbyshire whenever.
I don't know if you've ever watched. I googled or searched YouTube. This woman does all, what is it, 14 British accents,
Yeah.
and she goes through all of them. Does a pretty good job.
Oh,
I never knew there were so many different ones.
Yeah, but it's like the Scouse accent, Kiko,
Yeah.
Liverpool. And Liverpool, I was working there today. It texts me.
Yeah, even Kent or North London. When the boys speak, "You all right, mate?"
Yeah, it's just the dialect. It's just the accent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Some of
But
it's
you got to understand, most of what we got in America was like the newscast from Brit. I guess that's proper British, correct?
Well,
That's more not just, but I mean that's more like what they call Oxford English.
Right.
Yeah. But if you listen to Liverpudlians from Liverpool, it's I mean,
like Jamie Carragher.
I find it hard to understand them.
Like if you put Jamie Carragher on with the Yanks, they wouldn't understand half the shit he's saying.
No, that's right.
Gear, who is that? Jamie Carragher.
Jamie Oliver.
No, Jamie Carragher, the footballer.
Jamie Carragher, the footballer.
From Liverpool, played for Liverpool for many years.
Yeah,
in England. He's a proper Scouser. And Steven Gerrard as well. I mean,
Yeah, Gerrard.
But Carragher has even a more deeper Scouser. I have to concentrate when he speaks with his.
Gear, how do you spell that, Scouser? So I'll have to look that up and listen to something.
SCOUSER.
Okay, thanks.
Scouser.
Yeah. Scouser. But it's like
I think the ugliest, and most sort of broad and ugly dialect in England. They come from a certain pocket of Birmingham. I mean, it's so rough and ugly. It's unbelievable.
All right, ya.
Isn't that where Ozzy Osbourne is from? Birmingham?
Yeah, he's from Birmingham.
Yeah, but this pocket. I mean, in London, depending on if you are north, south, east, or west London, or even into Essex or Kent, there is tons of different dialects within London.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go now, guys.
You're 1 minute overtime.
Yes, so
I'm going to call it an evening. And you know what the story tomorrow, and you know the story Saturday.
Yeah, you know the story, Rory.
Yep.
So Simon, if you're gonna do a live tomorrow evening, it will be. I mean, you don't do any you don't announce it. You just kind of get on, do you? So it will be after what 9 o'clock or 10ish, or
Yeah, it'll be around then, Gay, because I'm doing the secretary's job at the Pigeon Club tomorrow because he's gone down to Cornwall, so I have to do all the secretary's work.
oh, you the PA? Are you a PA tomorrow?
So
Remember
I've
to
got
cross.
to fire up the generator and mark all the birds and pay
Remember
out
to cross your legs then if you're a PA.
Yeah. So I know that I'm not going to be back home till at least 8:30, 8:45 tomorrow. So it'll be after then if I do it.
So after your
After
Prem.
your Gareth's premiere.
Okay.
Okie
Yeah.
dokie.
Well, Kiko, have a good one over there. Craig,
Hey,
have
Gear,
a good one.
good talking with all of you.
Yeah,
Jay,
and
Good to talk to you.
good night.
Kiko.
Kiko,
All right.
Gareth.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Gareth.
Simon. See you
Simon,
tomorrow.
Gareth,
Craig,
People in the chat, Jane,
everybody in
Craig,
chat,
Bud.
Greg,
Jane,
Jane,
Bud.
Craig, Bud.
yeah, Bud as well.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Take care.
Tony, wherever Tony
Wow.
went.
Tony's in the background.
All right, Gareth. I'll see you later.
See you tomorrow. See you
Oh.
tomorrow.
See you later.
Good night, guys. Thanks for stopping by.